Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Opts to play it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. João Palhinha. Pedro Neto. And the finish! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Big chance! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Portugal go into the lead. Can he latch on to this? He gets big, and he's following up. Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pedro Neto at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
João Palhinha. Oh, this is a great shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Nuno Mendes. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, what a mistake! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedro Neto. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. shooting chance! In he goes again. Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that could set him on his way. He's onside. He's got the shot away. It's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Portugal go 2 up. He's had a hit! No, he's not getting past him there. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. The less said about that pass, the better. Some good work on the right flank here. Ruben Neves. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Interesting ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Could move up a gear here. Pedro Neto is fouled. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And the action is back on the way. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo has a go! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags. Everybody feeling truly positive about the day. So we're up and running. Now it's Foden. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Owen. Oh, super find. Now can he find a finish? Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well timed, excellent interception. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a sharp pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Gently done. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Foden. Antonio Silva. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Tomori clears it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Could be danger here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori spots it and intercepts. João Palhinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Nah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Owen. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Now it's Owen. Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's a nicely measured pass. Great hit! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Nicked it back promptly. He's been picked out. Pedro Neto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. Oh no, what has happened here? And that is masterful defending. Cleared without complication. That's a little off target. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Owen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The counter is on for Portugal. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lewis Skelly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Portugal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Shot at goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got the shot away! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to this.
Great chance! And more, and more, and more! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Corner number 2 then. Quality ball. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedro Neto! And that's off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tomori. Referee's given a throw. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a sweet ball, that. Bruno Fernandes has a go! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Luis Skelly wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. João Cancelo does well to stand firm and defend it. No, again there's no way through. Great ball and he's in here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good spell of possession, this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Antonio Silva cuts it out. Chouameni goes steaming forward. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. No, that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Up he goes! Goal! France!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
But pour l'équipe de France. Après 16 minutes de jeu par le numéro 23.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
João Cancelo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bernardo Silva. There they go, hunting in pack. Chance! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Face to face with the... He's got the shot away! Great hit! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bernardo Silva, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and that has been cut short. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a sweet ball that. In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe. Back when it goes. Tries a shot! João Palhinha. Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's picked out the run. Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Shot a goal! Bernardo Silva. Now it's Pedro Neto. Could move up a gear here. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, and he's through the middle. Colomwani! Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez gets across to intercept that.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's in, surely! Camavinga. Cantona. Mbappe. Cantona. And it's half-time here. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well read, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in.
France really have decided to turn to the long...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's bustling. Mbappe! They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on...
And a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is a great pick out. Tries to get it clear. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bernardo Silva. And he's there to retrieve it. Cristiano, big chance! Goal! Portugal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Portugal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hernandez. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Mbappe, ready to try one. Mbappe! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tchouaméni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. France are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he finish? Volleyed effort.
Bernardo Silva really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Mbappe! And he gets rid in a hurry. Out of play for a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3, le numéro 18.
Nuno Mendes.
À leur place,
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
le numéro
Kolomuani.
Griezmann. Le
And
numéro
he cuts out the supply.
changement en cours.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cristiano Ronaldo is having the time of his life here. He's got to be in here. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Griezmann.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He is through here. Corner number 2 then. That is ended up in... Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mignon catches it safely. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Out for a throw. Nuno Mendes. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. He has found the way through. Oh, decent hit! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
GG na kraju, Jesse Nedox.
The keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And when the manager called on
GG na kraju smo nešto izvukli, jebi ga. 3 od 3. Eto, sat vremena ove igrice je sasvim dovoljno, brate. Sve ili kako sjecka nekad, kako radi drugačije u odnosu na FIFA recimo. Ali eto, opet smo 3 od 3 izvukli, onaj je bio neki top 500. Prvi. Ovaj ne znam koji je. Gledaj ekipe u čeka, vrati. Eto i društvo, long ball igra. Ne vidim često baš da igraju long ball. Uglavnom, dobro je. Ovaj je bio neki tanak, 3. divizija. Ovaj 3. je bio solidan i ovaj 1. je bio najbolji od njih. Ali gol Cristiano Ronaldo rješava slučaj. Ovaj je bio dobar, brat. Ovaj igra okej. To je to u suštini, nema šta igrati u igrici, vrat. $140 coina, otvorimo jednom Edena Hazarda, dobijemo Edena Hazarda. Dobijemo malo Morgan. Vjerovatno ovaj Hazard dobar. Cool player Eden Hazard. Ovo je ubica, brat. Evo ga neki glavonja, Olivier Giroud. Znači ono šta rade da narod nerviraju. I Lorenzo Insigne. Ovaj Insigne je nekad bio sila, brat. 150 eura opet. Brutalan je ovaj Konami, brat. I onda narod udara po pekoma, ludi, nervira se. Sve u svemu satak, jer smo navukli na satak, nismo još, ajde na satak navučemo. Giroud, bullet header, gledaj ga, Giroud, znači da je header, koliko? 100 mu je header. Acceleration burst. Ne jebi. Acceleration, Eden Hazard. Šteta što nije iz Chelsea kartica, nego ova. Iz Belgije. Bolje da sam ovdje otvorio, možda sam mogao dobiti Goulta ili nekoga. Erling Haalanda. Doktora. Ko ima ovdje? Ovdje smo uzeli Kostića. I nema niko drugi. Slabo nešto danas, brate. Epika ova 3 nije loše, ali tanko i ovo ostalo, ne znam. Ovo ostalo je sve tanko. Viktor Osimhen, vjerovatno dobar ovaj. Dobio sam nekoga. Baris Alper Yilmaz. Gabriel Sara. Muslera. A dobro. Jedino što je dobro, kartice izgledaju malo dobro. Indonezija, ne znam ko to otvara uopšte. Ovaj Sony je dobar. Gledaj ti kakve je nama kartice. Ko uzima ove kartice, brate? Ko ju uopšte klejma? Ja ne znam kome je ovo interesantno, brate. Kartice su ni za šta. Ovdje isto za 2 dana, bogam, dosta će stvari nestati. Morat će nešto novo ubaciti. Nabacat svega i svačega. Gdje je Cristiano? Ali deep lying forward. Loš play style, brate. Baš loš. Fox in the box. Playmaker. Dobar Jude, brate. Gledaj Jude, gledaj ocjenu. Jude je baš sila. E da, nismo vidjeli ima li kipekova, menadžer i to. Jesu to išta ubac? Ništa, bajo. Ali ističe, traje još dugo, neće ništa ni ubacivati. 2 dana Gasperini ode. Gasperini. Sve isto je bajka, ništa novo nema, samo ova 3 epika, ostalo sve isto. Šta reći, konstantno uvijek sve isto i epika. Izgubi se volja za igrom, tako da to bilo to sata, očistili smo evente, uživajte, svako dobro i čujemo se.